Anshuman Rao, and welcome back to another brand new video. And yeah, we are back again after so many days, and the only sole reason behind that was the US, Israel, and Iran war. And also, I had some personal family issues, but I will not consider it for the discontinued period. But the major reason was the US Iran war, and you know, due to the war, I pretty much blew 4 to 5 of my 100 accounts in the last 2 weeks. And I'm gonna explain you how this war. In this video is going to about how the war had affected the global trade, not only we online traders, but also how it affected the offline traders who are in the import export business. So if we see the markets and if we jump into the markets and if we jump into the markets and we will see that there is an abnormal price structure in the oil chart, and also the choppiness, as you can see, the choppiness in gold and also in silver. There are whatever strategies, whatever trading strategies you might have developed, but in the last 2 weeks, most of the strategies, wouldn't be played out because the more, the markets are behaving in an abnormal way because the situation is abnormal. So, as you can see, if we jump into the 1 day chart, in the oil chart, as you can see, the oil had spiked up, but on the Friday, on a Monday, 9th of March, as you can see, there is a very long wick bearish candle, and I think this was when the war had started. The war had taken into a serious action, a serious direction, and this is how affected the oil price. The most important sole reason that affected the oil price was the closing of Strait of Hormuz, and due to the oil spiking up, because Strait of Hormuz is closed, and there is a shortage in supply and the increase in demand, and prices tend to spike up due to the shortage of supply and increasing of demand. That's basic economics. So if we jump into the gold chart and if we see the price action in gold, then you might have been seeing also that gold is also in a bullish rally, but still then, due to the war, as you can see here, due to the war and stuff, we pretty much, gold has pretty much given up 1154 pips bearish downfall due to the war. But the thing is, the safe haven assets, the safe haven commodities, you know, they are the safest investments, but still then, due to the war, they faced a bearish price momentum. But the only single thing that spiked up was oil. And also, as you can see, not just oil, but also the US treasuries and the dollar index. As you can see here, the dollar index has also spiked up due to the war. As you can see, this is the day chart. Yes, this is a single day chart. As you can see, this is the daily time frame, and due to the war, as you can see, the dollar index has also spiked up. But US stock markets, they the US stock markets and also the crypto market. In the last 2 weeks, the crypto market has almost $850 billion has been raised in the last 2 weeks in the whole crypto market, and nearly about three 2.6 to $3 trillion have been raised in the US stock market. So Yeah, this is a monthly chart. As you can see, we are getting a the SPX 500, the S&P 500. There is a bearish momentum in the monthly chart, as you can see. So this was all due to war, and the investment portfolios are down, and the traders are facing high volatile situations and market uncertainty, and none of the strategies are going to play out in this situation because the markets are you know the markets are very news sensitive now, and in every other second, in every other minute, a new news is coming, and according to that the markets are reacting, and this makes the situation very uncertain, and due to which most of the traders are going to face losses because you know none of the strategies are going to play out now. The markets are going to do the news is what the news is. According to the news, the markets are going to play out, and and we don't know what the news is going to come. What the future, what's going to happen in the world in the future times. We can predict the probabilities. We can analyze the markets, and we can take out the probabilities according to the uh, you know we can take out the probabilities. What are the probabilities of this and this happening in the markets only for the price, but we cannot predict what is going to happen in the world, right? That's the thing. So the news is very uncertain, which makes the market itself uncertain. So I would suggest the traders not to trade now and just watch the situation because the investment portfolios are down, and even the proprietary accounts are people are blowing up their proprietary accounts, and they are facing huge percentage drawdowns in their investment accounts. So in the end it will be better for you and all of the traders not to trade for the next you know 2 weeks or until the war ends and until the market stabilizes itself. So there are multiple news coming every day, every second, and you just have to have the sources, the reliable and fast sources of the news. As you can see, you know except the oil, except the defense stocks, every other thing is down. Even the Indian market, the Indian index, the Indian main index Nifty 50 is also down. It's down minus 488 points. The Dow Jones is down minus 119 points. Berkshire Hathaway and stuff, all those companies. Boeing, yeah, as you can see, Boeing has increased because it goes under aerospace company, and it goes under defense stocks because Boeing makes stuff which the defense sector uses. And yeah, there is a huge volatility. And the second point is how the war had affected the global trade, especially the offline traders who are in the you know import export business. So due to the closing of Strait of Hormuz, and you know not just the oil tankers but also the cargo ships, the cargo containers are also were also passing through the Strait of Hormuz, and whosoever they are in the export import export business, they know that what happens when a key sea route, sea trade route is closed. They face delays, they pay more for trying out the other sea route, and due to which they face losses and also even delays in their delivery. So due to this, you know, you know, these are the two things. The main thing that the trader face, I'm not talking about the online traders. I'm talking about who are in the import export business. These are the two things which are very small as compared to the last thing which I'm going to tell you is some traders, some container owners, they won't, due to the closing of the Strait of Hormuz or whatever, like not just Strait of Hormuz, due to the closing of any important sea route, what they face is they won't, like their trading completely stops. That's the thing because the important sea route has been closed, and how will they trade? That's the question because sometimes. For some route, for some destinations, only one single route is there, and if that route is closed, then what's the then what? Nothing can happen. That's the thing. And you know, the offline traders who are in the import export business, they are facing a very much depressing stage. They are in a very much depressing stage, and you know what they are facing. We online traders are not even facing 1% of that, and you know they just have to sit. Not just they, also we online traders, both the import export business owners and also the online traders. We just have to sit and watch what is happening. And if you think that you know that if you want to trade, like, I would suggest not to. But if you still want to trade, because the volumes are high till now, because the volumes are high, but there is complete uncertainty. But still, then if you want to trade, I would suggest you to trade with very minimal lots, because volume is high, and with minimal lots also you can earn a good profit. So this was all for the video today, and hope you liked it, and hope you have learned something from this video. And these are the news, the key news sources. I use the websites like CNBC, which as you can see, you can read all the financial news from here. And I also use the Financial Juice platform, and also the HinduBusinessLine.com. So I use more websites, but these are the key websites which I use, especially CNBC. So this was all for the video today, and let's wind up the video and not make it very long, because whatever I have to say, I had said in this video, and from now onwards, we will be continuously and consistently for you know posting the videos about trading and market analysis, and also the account overview, and also the trade breakdowns. And yeah, this was all for the video. Hope you liked it. Stay tuned for more. And this side Anshuman Rao signing out. Peace out.